In this video, they say the powers of 2 are removed, okay? So we need to remove the powers of 2 from the following set of positive integers. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, up until 2000. Né? They say find the sum of the remaining integers. Okay, so guys, we have to agree that this pattern here, before we remove the powers of 2, it's a linear pattern, right? So we're going to do the sum of a linear pattern, which is, I'm going to use this short version because I know the first and the last term, right? So it's going to be A plus L, where A, we can see that it's 1, which is the first term. The last term is 2000. And then the number of terms is also 2000, right? Perfect. If you wanted to use the other SN formula, this one, you can still go ahead, which is 2A plus D n minus 1. And then you close that. So you have your n here, you have your A. Your D, you can see that it's 1. The difference is always 1, right? So, but I'll just use the short one. So I'm going to look for sum of 2000 terms, which is 2000 over 2 is the same as 1 plus the last term, which is 2000. And then let's see what does that give us. So you have 2000 over 2 in bracket 1 plus 2000. That gives you 200,1,000. So it's 2,000,000 and 1,000. Né? That is the sum of all terms, including the powers of 2. Now let's remove the powers of 2 and see what will be the remaining sum. Okay. So I'm going to underline here just to create the space. So guys, let's agree. You have 1, you have 2, you have 3, you have 4, and so on up until 2000, right? The first power of 2 is 1. This is where many learners make a mistake. Né? 1 is a power of anything. Don't forget that. That is very, very important. So in this case, 1 is basically 2 to the power of 0. So 1 is a power of any number. Né? Don't forget that. Then the second power of 2 will be 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3. Then we keep on going up until, let's check. So I'm going to say 2 to the power 7 to see. So which is 128 is still in between. I need something that will be outside of that. Né? So let's check 2 to the power 9 is 512. Let's go 2 to the power 10. It's 1024. 2 to the power 11 is 2048, which means the highest power of 2 that we're going to get is 2 to the power of 10. All right. Now we need to find the sum of this pattern. If you check, guys, this pattern, I can simplify it to say, okay, 2 to the power 0 is 1. And then this is 2. That is 4. That is 8. And so on up until 2 to the power of 10, which is, let's see. Sorry, 2 to the power of 10, which is 1024. And then you can see that this is a geometric pattern, but let's firstly prove it. T3 over T2. Let's substitute. T2 is 2 over 1. T3 is 4 over T2, which is 2. The answer here is 2. The answer here is 2. Therefore, geometric, right? This is geometric. And then you can see that your R is equals to 2, right? So now we can do this. We know that this is a geometric pattern, right? And then from 0 to 10, you can see that there are 11 terms. So your A is 1, your R is 2, and then we are adding 11 terms. right? From 0 to 10, there are 10 possible, there are 11 possible terms in total, right? If you were not sure, I would advise you to use this formula. Tn equals to a rn minus 1. Your Tn, you put that, your A, you have it, your R, you have it, then you solve for n. But in this case, it's just easy to just count it. Ne? Then we're going to do sum of 11 terms for geometric. Remember, Sn it's A, so our A is 1. Then it's 2 to the power n, which is 11, then minus 1 over R again, which is 2 minus 1. Then let's check what does this give us. This give us, let's see, I made a mistake with calculation there. This give us 2047. And then we can conclude now to say, okay, after we remove the powers of the twos, the sum of 2000 terms minus sum of 11 terms will be, okay, you can say sum of powers of 2. Ne? Let's call it powers of 2 will be 2,000,001 minus, we have to subtract 2047. So 2,000,001 minus the answer, we get 1,998,953. And that is our final answer, ladies and gentlemen. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe button, and to share with classmates, family, and friends. Thank you very much for being a hard worker. Aluta continua with the fire content. Tango.